大学の方も今日でおしまいなんでしたっけ？
Holy crap. Yeah, winter break starts tomorrow.
じゃあ高峰さんもゆっくりできますね。
I like to, but that depends on what our plans are for tomorrow, Suzune-san.
どうって何が？
Don't we have to start prepping our Chinese cake? I mean Chinese.
Chinese.
I was thinking he was talking about the Chinese buns. Don't we have to start prepping our Christmas cakes for the 24 hours? I figured we'll want
24th.
24th.
バックログ画面です。
Oh, I think you said for the next
Now the
20.
date? The date.
Nah, for the next 24 hours they have to bake cakes.
Fire sale.
Fire.
All cakes must go.
I figured we want to bake the sponge cake in advance to reduce the amount of work we have to do later, you know?
してるところもあるね。っていうか、個人でやってるとそうしないと間に合わないだろうね。お、じゃあうちも同じようにするんですか？やらない。予約制で数はもう把握してるし、あれくらいならなんとかなるでしょう。
She's like, nah, I'll do it to order. Okay. Yeah.
大丈夫なんですか？もちろん鈴音さんを信頼してはいますが、今回は時間の制限がありますから。私の経験則だけど、ギリギリなんとかなると思ってはいるんだけどね。まあ多分。
Probably.
Yeah, surely.
Does baking them in advance ruin the taste or something?
お客さんには気づかれない程度かもしれないけどね。
It's not fresh.
It's like, yes, but so minuscule it's unimportant, but it's important to me.
少なくと
Well,
も
yeah, she is a bit of
私
a
はそう感じる。
perfectionist.
だから全部当日に作るんじゃないと嫌だ。
So true, Queen.
Now you just sound like a child throwing a tantrum.
相変わらず味で妥協はしないってことですか？妥協はしてるよ。コストとか効率を無視はできな
I
いから。
guess it's true that in this route we wouldn't know like her reasoning behind that too. Like we wouldn't have had those same deep talks that led to the extreme reasoning behind like why she's so taste and ingredients and importance like for like yeah.
Yeah.
So having Tana explain that is really funny. It's like, oh, she's just like that. Like, huh? Okay.
でもさ、自分の努力で埋められるのなら埋めたいんだよね。たとえそれが自己満足の範疇だとしても。わざわざ予約してくれたってことはさ、楽しみにしてくれるってことだもん。そういう心意気がきっとお客さんにも伝わっているんだと思いますよ。だといいんだけどね。
No.
その分24日は早めに出勤かな。それくらいしておかないとさすがに間に合わないだろうから。
I was afraid you'll say that.
あ、心配しなくても昴生はいつも通りでいいよ。
What? No, I can't do that. Waking up early would only be half as productive if you had to do all the work by yourself.
そうだけどね。営業中にいつも通りにキッチン作業をしっかりやってほしいんだよね。君にはさ。早起きした分、私が早めにバテるかもしれないから。
I guess that's true. We can't have both of the kitchen staff worn out before the days even end.
ではこうしましょう。24日の朝は私がお手伝いします。私はもともとここに部屋を借りていますから。高峰さんはいつもの時間に合流してもらってお昼に頑張ってもらう。でも それだとカンナさんがバテちゃわない？
のぞみさんもメイさんも冬休みで
Sorry, that's not what
昼
you
から
meant.
入ってもらう仕事になってます。なんとか
I
す
don't
ると
even
思
know
いま
what
す。
you meant.
Just that, oh, she'll get worn out instead of you, and I'm just like,
What?
sis. What do you mean, what?
What? As in what?
What?
W
What
H
could
I
possibly...
A
You almost fucked up the spelling.
T. Exactly. Yeah. What?
Yeah, why would someone possibly be exhausted in a way that would make me grr at it?
Oh, they were crying a lot. Got it.
Yeah.
そっか。だったらお願いさせてもらおうかな。
All the harm. Everything collapses around us, anyways.
はい。そういうことですから、心配なさらずに高峰さんはいつも通りにお願いします。
Oh, lovely.
All right. Thanks.
お任せください。
オーダー入ります。半熟オムライスとオムレツ風カルボナーラ一つずつお願いします。
I'll handle the carbonara.
あと秋月さん、コーヒーのオーダーも入ってるから対応してくれる？
Also, maybe I'm misremembering, but don't on Susan A. Route we still wake up early, so technically it wouldn't have been a problem. But
Probably.
わかりました。
疲れた。
skill issue. What?
お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。
You know I left blaming others. So of course.
Yes.
Oh,
I love broken women and you love victim blaming, and together we are fucked up. I'm so sad they're not making you say that word.
I don't even know what that word is.
本当？よかった。あと残るはチーズケーキだっけ？チーズケーキも出ました。さっきのオーダーのデザートとして。そうなんだ。今日は完売か。よしよし。日内谷さん休憩でしょ？バックヤードで休まなくていいの？そのつもりだったんだけど、なんか小腹が空いちゃって。
We'll have some food then, dingus.
あ、そういうことなら私のまかないを食べてみてもらえない？あとできれば高峰くんと鈴音さんにも食べてみてほしいんですけど。いただきます。
Kuchidani stuffs her cheeks with a freshly steamed meat bun.
すごく美味しいです、この肉まん。そう言ってもらえると嬉しいけど、忌憚のない意見を聞かせて。お正月にはお客さんに売ることを考えてるものだから、それにまだ基本的なものでここから調整するつもりだしね。
I think they're good too.
肉まんとか久々に食べるな。うまうま。
Did you used to eat them often?
昔は部活でお腹が空いた時の栄養補給、ついつい食べたくなっちゃうんですよ
I
ね。
can see that. It's like a sweet pick-me-up with protein in it.
Same, I used to buy them on my way home from school all the time.
先輩は何部だったんですか？
The extracurricular of studying till my ass fell asleep.
I was the ace of the go home club. Nobody got out of the classroom faster than me.
帰宅部は
Oh.
寄り道せずまっすぐに帰ってこその帰宅部だと思うんですけどね。
When did you get so sharp down?
Always.
You're starting to sound a lot like Nozomi.
君の扱いに慣れてきたんでしょうよ。
いろいろ試してみたんだけど、コンビニっぽい生地にするのはすっごく難しくて。
ああいうのはさ、しっかり研究された商品だから、素人が手作りで真似をしようとしても難しいのは当然。
美味しければ OK ですよ。
うん、美味しい。美味しいけど。
Man, I want you to try and say that too.
Je ne sais quoi?
Oh, you did realize that's what it was. Okay. I thought you were gonna look at that and be like, gee, me.
Jimmy Basla? Jibahora? Is that what you thought of me?
Yep. How dare you realize that it was a very common French phrase.
引っかかりもない気がするんだよね。
I've heard it enough times to know.
例えばどんなものを入れればいいんですか？
パッと思いつくのは、ラードを混ぜてみるとか。
The hell?
ラード？ガツンときそうでいいですね。
あとは
Interesting.
鶏ガラ、中華風のスープを混ぜてみるとか。
I'd make it very savory. Interesting. I would figured they would want the bun part to be more like sweet. I feel like whenever I get those kind of like meat buns, it's like the bun part is sweet and then the meat can either be the savory punch or it'll also be like sweet leaning, I guess, in its
Guess it's
seasonings.
what you're trying to go for, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
それとっても美味しそう。
そういうあと一押しがあるとバランスを崩すことなくより美味しくなるんじゃないかな。
なるほど。少し考えてみます。カフェステラと死神の蝶。
昴生くん、朝ですよ。
Never.
You'll never take me alive or conscious.
Nozomi, morning. I see it's nice and sunny out. I'm gonna go wash my face. What?
寝起きが昔よりも良くなってるからびっくりした。
Well, of course I am, considering how early I have to wake up for work.
そっか。その様子だともうオリジナルソング作詞作曲高峰昴生は歌う機会がなくなりそうだね。
Lyrics by Stop bringing that up. You're gonna make me cry. This is great. Your cooking is the best, Nozomi.
何？
What?
いや、私が聞く前に昴生くんの方から褒めてくれるのって珍しいから。
What do you want? Shit. Okay, fine. Damn. Do I not?
そうだよ。文句を言わずに食べてるのが美味しい証拠だとか言うタイプだもん。
I do honestly think it's delicious, though. Especially this miso soup. It tastes a bit different than usual.
ご近所さんからもらったあごだしの素を使ったんだよ。
Ah, so that's why.
にしても
What's so funny?
普段は適当な感想しか言ってなかったくせにちゃんと味の違いを分かってくれたからちょっと嬉しいかもね。
Well, of course I can tell. I used to eat your cooking almost every day. But man, it's really been a while since you last made me breakfast.
最近は朝食どうしてるの？
Can't wake up any earlier than this, so I usually just stop by the convenience store or eat something at the cafe. You weren't worried about me, were you?
お正月の屋台をお願いしてることもあるから栄養をつけてもらおうと思って。すっかり寒くなったことだし。
Thanks, Nozomi.
いくら疲れててもこたつで寝ちゃダメだよ。
Nah. Don't worry, I'm taking care of my health.
昴生君がちゃんとしてる。私感動。
Nah, okay. I've realized the error of my ways, Nozomi. If I'm going to be a great gigolo, I need to focus on my health so I can do the housework day in and day out.
そこは昔のまんまなんだね。
The gigolo dream still lives. Oh, come on. Can't a guy make a joke from time to time? Anyways, I'm aware that it caused all sorts of problems for the cafe and the stall if I got sick now. So I'm being extra careful this winter.
Imagine that's actually the common route. The common route is just the harem ending, and he does become the gigolo, but he services all of them.
I don't know. Maybe we'll look at the normal route when we're done off stream, like after we're all done with all the routes. See what it is.
Normally we don't. Is there even like a normal?
I believe so because
フローチャート画面だよ。
this is 3 Luzune, and then there's one more route which I think is either here or here, but that just means that there's a empty spot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I was just thinking about it because to get to Suzune's, I feel like you have to kind of follow the common route because you have to not pick anything into too many of the girls. Like you have to spread the wealth basically to even get to like Suzune's thing. But I guess there's a way to, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, most of these games do have a common route just to have a, I don't know, I guess like, oh well, anyways.
You're bad at this. Go on.
Thanks for the food.
お粗末様でした。あ、屋台の方はどう？
They just said fuck it, the common route is he doesn't find anyone until years later and just marries Nozomi just cuz.
Oh wow. That also kind of feels bad.
Like, yes. You've been single for 10 years, so has Nozomi, might as well.
May as well.
Going well for the most part. I have to admit, Shiki-san's been pulling a lot of the weight. I can barely keep up with her. Jesus Christ. My throat, it's closing up.
Yeah.
First-side buns and stuff were all her.
へえ。
Are you just allergic to my
そういやここ
bullshit?
最近二人で行動することも多そうだったね。
No, I'm allergic to life.
True.
You're telling me. I even get a bunch of death threats from jealous guys at school.
Yeah.
How dumb is that? We aren't even dating or anything.
でも悪い気はしないんじゃないの？
バックログ画面ね。
I was like, did I
Death
miss the
threats? Hell
yet?
yeah, that's my thing. How'd you know
What? What did I know?
that I'm into death threats?
Oh. I don't know, because everything's tragic.
Look it.
Well, to be completely honest, I guess I do. It makes me feel superior to them.
そうじゃなくってさ、昴生くん、夏目さんのことが好きでしょ。異性として。
Wow.
I'm just gonna be right out there and just throw it in his face.
Oh, yeah, this is interesting. Instead of getting the push from Suzune, we're kind of getting it from Nozomi.
Well, there was a
Fascinating.
scene where she noticed them together,
Yeah.
and, you know, she knows them well enough to know.
Yeah.
What? Hold up. What makes you say that?
子供の頃から一緒だったんだよ。昴生くんの癖は全部知ってる。
It also explains why the second in her route we're interested, she just picks up on that immediately. So,
Right. And this is the part where my heart breaks for her because she's gonna be so supportive and push him towards her, and I'm gonna be like, no. Because it's sad every time.
昴生くんは嘘をついたり図星をつかれたりすると鼻の穴の形が変わるんだよ。今だってほら。
Huh?
liar, I don't do that.
But despite my denial, my hand jumps towards my nose just to make sure.
I was like, how dare you?
I love pointing shit out about other people and making them self-conscious about it, even though it's nothing to be self-conscious about. It's very funny.
嘘だよ。でも間抜けは見つかったみたいだね。
He's like, yeah, I lied, but now I know you're full of shit. Oh, okay, fine, damn. Was that a JoJo's reference? We gotta pick up JoJo again so we can understand all these references.
We only just barely made it through the Atla live action season 2.
But that was also a JoJo's reference that we have to pick up on. Remember, everything is a JoJo's reference.
So then why do we need to watch JoJo's? We can just know it's a reference.
So you can know that it's a reference deeper. It's in that scene. I get that scene. I don't know which season it's referencing.
Oh my god. Yeah, we probably will get back to it eventually. Smiles.
昴生くんはすぐに顔に出るからね。昴生くんもついに色を知る年か。
Why are you talking like you're my mom or something?
夏目さんす
Because
っ
she
ご
takes
く
care
美
of
人
you
だもん。
like she's your
好
mother.
きになるのも当然だよね。
Oh good, we got her approval.
Do you think any of the others have noticed? What about Shiki-san herself?
どうだろう。少なくとも夏目さんにはまだ気づかれてないんじゃないかな。
Nah, you're both living in perpetual denial.
Yeah, she's
Don't worry.
she's in denial of her own damn feelings. We see that too.
She's in
他の人
the
も
river
確
in
信を抱く
Egypt.
ほどではないんじゃない？私は子供の頃から見てるからなんとなくわかるけど。
Thank goodness. But do me a favor, Nozomi.
わかってるってば。言いふらすことはもちろん 余計な口出しも手出しもしません。
She pokes her nose, and they're like, "I thought you said you wouldn't poke it where it doesn't belong." He's like, "Yeah, but it belongs here. I just."
Clearly, this is where it goes.
Thanks.
いいってことよ。温かく見守らせてもらいます。
I don't really want that either, though.
それくらいはいいでしょ。気になるんだもん、幼なじみとしてはさ。ねえねえ、いつから好きだったの？
She's trying to have girl talk with him.
You just love romantic gossip, don't you?
そりゃあ女の子ですよ。
Yes.
これ以上は踏み込まないからきっかけくらい教えてほしいの。
She's lying.
I don't know what to tell you. Even I'm honestly not sure what sparked it. I'm not trying to hide it or anything. I just can't pinpoint any exact moment. It's kind of like I don't mind being around her. In fact, I really enjoy it. Plus, I think she's really cute. Not just in terms of look, but personality-wise too. So I guess, I don't know. It just sort of happened before I knew it.
すごい恋っぽい。いや、ぽいじゃなくてガチ恋だ。顔赤くして必死に説明しようとする昴生くん、かわいいな。
Seriously, why are you acting like my mom?
昴生くんが子供っぽすぎるからだよ。応援してる。このままだと昴生くん、下手したら孤独死とかしちゃいそうだから。
I'll be fine. If it comes to that, I'll just fall back on my plan B, being your gigolo.
いや、全然平気じゃないし、そもそも養うつもりとかないし。
See, that, like, the times they talk about it, even other routes, this has to be the common route. I would be sad if it's not the common route.
That end up with her, end up being the gigolo.
It ended up being her gigolo. Yeah, fuck it.
Peak.
そういうノリ、夏目さんにはやめときなよ。
I'll, try my best.
After finishing my breakfast with Nozomi and relaxing a bit, I decided to head out to do some grocery shopping.
Yay.
Domestic chores. Let's see, what do I have for dinner tonight? Or what to have for dinner tonight? What is eating? Now that school's out, I have some free time during the day for the first time in a while.
Maybe I'll try making something a bit more elegant today.
Elaborate.
I don't know why I said elegant. I was like, that's not elegant. I'm like...
Because as soon as he said that, I thought of the Spy Family guy.
That's what I was reading, actually, earlier. I caught up.
Well, that's why. But nothing too fancy. Perhaps some braised meat or a slow-cooked curry.
Maybe I'll go with the meat. I always wanted to try bracing something that until it's super tender.
I've never done it though, since I don't have a pressure cooker and it'd be a pain in the ass without one. But let's head to the store for now. I'll decide what I want once I get there. Since I'm planning to spend a lot of time on this, I might as well use the higher quality ingredients. So rather than heading to the nearest supermarket, I make my way to the food section on the lower level of the shopping mall instead. Is that... sure, I guess.
You guys have better quality stuff there?
Yeah, I guess if logic follows.
On second thought, a nice curry roof rocks
Bro.
row doesn't sound too bad either.
中華スープどれがいいんだろう。さすがに全部は買えないし。
Oh, well, how convenient. Shiki-san?
ああ、高峰くん。どうしたのこんなところで。
I'm shopping for dinner. What about you? Taking the advice Suzune-san gave you yesterday?
そう。こういうスープの素みたいなのを使うのが現実的かなって。どれがいいと思う？
Why not this one? It's a famous brand that everyone knows. The fact that it's been selling for so long has to mean that a lot of people like it, don't you think?
ならこの中華と洋風のコンソメも試してみるか。
Chinese and Western, huh? But what about Japanese style? Come to think of it, I had an amazing bowl of miso soup this morning made from alagashi? Is that how you say it?
Agadashi.
Agadashi stock.
あごだしってトビウオだっけ？そっか。乾物系も見ておくか。
Speaking of powdered stock, dried oh my god, abalone sounds abalone?
Abalone.
Abalone sounds like it'll be pretty tasty too. Made with real abalone, now that'd be an impressive slogan.
採算度外視ならね。ところで高峰君は夕食だっけ？何を作るつもりだったの？
I was thinking curry.
カレー粉もありか？
Curry buns.
Well then, that'll make it a curry bun instead.
そりゃそうだ。カレー本当に好きなんだ。
I just don't have much of a culinary repertoire. All I know how to cook are things I like to eat.
Preach.
Plus a big budget. Plus a big batch of curry can last me 3 whole days. That saves me the trouble of worrying about what to make for dinner.
それある。楽よね。
We stand meal prep. Maybe it's because we've been working together for a while that we've been getting along especially well recently. Lately. I no longer feel any sort of discomfort being alone with her. Oh, that's nice. It's like he's balls deep in her. He's just like, I don't know, it's just a little uncomfy. In fact, I can feel my heart bouncing rather gleefully. Like,
Go to the doctor, damn.
that's, yeah. Sounds like a heart condition. Consult your local cardiologist. Of course, that probably speaks volumes to my feelings for her, too.
この中のどれかで決ま
Invite
ると
her
いいんだけど。
over. Shiki murmurs to herself as she looks down at the basket of seasoning she'd finished picking out.
Well, considering how much time we have left, we'll have to decide one way or another.
にしても、すっかりクリスマスって感じね。
Starting to look a lot like Christmas.
Everywhere we snow. All products around all around us.
All
Dude, the
around.
way I started to read that, it's like I read up and down like a cardiograph scale. Like he's hooked up to the EKG machine, and I'm reading up, down, left to right. I don't know where I am
around
anymore.
us is like, okay. All products around us. Sales are strong. Something.
No, literally. I don't even know what happened there. Like I had an eye twitch or something. Like, you know how when you're in REM, it's called REM because it's a rapid eye movement. That's what happened. Like my eyes just started. Anyway.
Because this is how I read from now.
All around me are familiar. All around us are stores glittering with decorations and products on sale. Christmas spirit is in the air and it's hard to ignore.
高峰くんはカレーの材料買いに来たんじゃないの？
I can't get over.
How would you read this? What here are to you buy ingredients after this?
What are here to buy you ingredients after this for your curry? I mean it. I hate that was like almost a sentence.
Yeah, that just means it works.
It just sounds like old English. What here are you to buy ingredients doing after this for your curry?
Like old English mixed with fucking Yoda or something.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't. There's no way.
Alright, that was the plan.
Oh my god, I forgot that it's actually a thing.
This is the
So we're here, we're doing this. It's time to part ways and go do my own grocery shopping alone. The usual me would have done that without any hesitation. Worse yet, I would have turned around the moment I saw somebody I knew and come back another time.
It's like, ah, shit, someone's here. I guess I'm shopping at a later date.
Like, oh, there's people outside. Gross. But the reason I didn't was because that somebody was Shiki. And perhaps it's the festive atmosphere that finally got to me. His heart grew 3 sizes that day and still needs to go see the cardiologist.
Say, do you, want to have a takoyaki party?
Oh my god. Wait, I love that for him. That's so funny. What the shit? The words slip out of my mouth before I can stop it.
Oh. You know, a party where you eat takoyaki? You mentioned before how you missed your chance to go to your friends, I just remembered.
もしかして私がずっと引きずってるとかそんな心配してる？
Yes.
Well, no.
ならなんで？
I mean, it's normal for a college student to want to ask a girl out during the Christmas season, isn't it?
だったらもっと普通に誘えばいいでしょ？私の思い出話を利用しようとか姑息な真似をしてくれちゃってさ。
Wow, give me a break. I couldn't think of anything else.
Is this the most brazen he's been?
I doubt many better looking, more social guys than me have asked you. No doubts. No doubts many better looking, more sociable guys than me have asked you out to some stylish cafe before, but you turned them all down. So I figured I wouldn't have any luck trying the same thing.
タコパか。
You aren't upset at me, are you? I didn't. Or Shiki-san.
たこ焼き器持ってるの？
She's gonna make this work.
Not really. I'm sure they sell them around here, though. I wouldn't mind buying one if need be.
可能性はあるか。なら探しに行こっか。
Okay, she's in. You're in. You're gonna be so deep inside.
Wait, what?
なんで驚く？誘ったのはそっちのくせに。
Yeah, but it kind of caught me off guard. I didn't think you actually agreed to it.
行くの？行かないの？
Really?
I do, absolutely.
I figured it was a long shot, but I never thought she'd actually say yes. A little surprised, Shiki and I began looking around the cookware section and soon found what we were searching for rather easily. It was an electric takoyaki maker that doubled as a hot plate, as it came with both a takoyaki plate and a flat cooking plate. Since it wasn't too expensive, I didn't hesitate to buy it. After paying, we headed back to the food section on the lower level to buy the ingredients for our takoyaki party. Yeah, fuck your curry or whatever the fuck.
Let's see, octopus, cheese, shrimp, potato, sausages.
なんか普通。
Okay.
Huh?
Better to stick with tried and true fillings now?
なら仕方ない。私がバランスを取るしかないか。
Like what?
I don't like the sound of that.
He's gonna.
冒険せずして何が
What
タ
do
コ
you
パ
mean?
か。
She's gonna castrate you and put it in her balls. Is that true? You've never been to one. Fine, shove a banana in there. Get me in there. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. I get where she's coming from, but still.
Just don't put anything too crazy in it, please.
さあ、どうかな。
At least make sure it's edible.
No promises.
Hold up, what exactly you're planning to put in my takoyaki?
冗談だってば。自分が食べるかもしれないんだから、さすがに食べられないものとか毒なんかは入れたりはしない。
Yeah, please don't.
まあ、味
What
ま
are
で
they
は
gonna
保
do
証
it
し
where
な
it's
い
like
けどね。
roulette, where there's like, say you have a tray of 6 balls, 5 of them are normal, and one of them is like
Yeah, Russian
something
roulette with
insane
takoyaki.
and like hella, yeah, like hella spicy or whatever the fuck she was planning to do to it. That'd be kind of fun. I'd be down.
This is all just a game to you, huh?
一度手をつけたものはちゃんと食べきる。それがルールね。
Those are both.
Real. That's so fun. I need more fun people in my life. Somehow she seemed to be enjoying herself more than usual. Well, that's great and all, that grin of hers is rather unnerving. At least she'd promised to use actual food, but I'm still a little afraid of how they'll turn out.
高峰くんはたこ焼きって作ったことある？
Nope, I heard it's pretty hard learning how to flip them over though.
そういう失敗も含めてのタコパでい
I
いん
don't
じゃな
think
い？
so. People literally just shove the chopstick in there and then poke it till it like rolls over. It's not that bad. Just make sure that you properly like non-stick it, you know? Because then when it's like cooked, it'll just roll. It'll be fine.
Since I'm the one who suggested this, I'll handle the cooking.
気にしないでいい。そもそものきっかけは私にあるから。
But I've been relying on you so much lately. This is the least I can do in return.
だから気にしなくていいんだってば。
You're actually more excited about this than you're letting on, huh?
まあ、こんな機会はめったにないからやってみたいけど。うわ、なんかムカつく顔。
Got a surprisingly childish side to you, too, Shiki-san?
言うと思った、絶対言うと思った。高峰君だって譲らなかったくせに。
Well, that's because I'm something of a man-child myself.
汚な、開き直った。
How about this then? You cook half of them and I'll cook the other half. You can put whatever filling you want in ours. We can put whatever fillings you want in ours, but we can't look at what the other person does.
食べてからのお楽しみってことね。その話乗った。
You can be surprisingly competitive at times. But this isn't really a competition, so try not to go too crazy, okay?
さあね。
No deal.
Huh?
Yeah, whatever you say. Uh-huh, so true.
Hey, what's with that suspicious looking bottle you're holding? What the fuck? She's holding a bottle?
ロシアンたこ焼きの定番は激辛でしょ。
See, I knew it.
You do know there's a 50% chance you're going to be the one eating it.
I'm assuming you remember what happens here, but my guess is that she is going to be the one who eats it. After a while, our mountain of takoyaki was completed. Hell yeah, get the sauce!
さてと、とりあえず乾杯。
Well, I remember they have a takoyaki party, and so...
I feel like this is the most detailed we've seen him, or like a chibi of him.
We've seen his face, but in the opening... And... all the CGs, I think they do hide his face.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny.
I mean, look how long and unruly his hair is, so it makes sense. But yeah, they're bothering to like, normally they'll like blot out the MC eyes, or they'll hide it in some way, or they'll just remove details. And this just feels like he's actually here, you know?
Which is funny, because they actually have, I don't know, maybe I have to look back at the others, but I know there's an image in Shiki's route where they just full on show his face, so...
I think we've seen him. I just think it's rare, but like, I don't know, this chibi form is very like candid.
Yeah, the chibi, yeah. I don't remember all the other chibis. I can just look at them real quick. Yeah, we see the back of his head, we see the side profile, but never his face profile. Huh. And as far as CGs, it's always a side face or something. Never his eyes. Never in a way where you see his eyes, huh? Yep, yeah.
Fascinating. And we're having Yuzu Biru.
Cheers.
We clink our beers together.
それじゃあ第1回ちゃんと食べられるかな。チキチキたこ焼きパーティーを始めましょう
Why
か
is。she so precious?
What is
I
this?
think it's only adding to it because I know she's like freaking out inside too. It's like because she has all of this like bravado and stuff on the outside, but I bet like at some point she's just gonna have that breakdown of like, oh my god, that was stressful, but a lot of fun.
What is this, a game show?
こういうのお約束でしょ。
You're really gung-ho about this, aren't you?
今さらノリを悪くしても仕方ない。
Where the fuck is your sauce and toppings? Those are just raw balls.
The sauce is inside the ball.
Well, yeah, but then there's like multiple sauces that go on top and like seaweed flakes and stuff.
No.
What are these virgin ass balls? Judging from the smile on her face, she seems to be genuinely having fun. And if she's having fun, then I should try to lighten up too. Still, I really hope she doesn't make anything too terribly disgusting. Well,
Well, here goes nothing.
いただきます。
Bon appetit. Wait, hold on.
いた
Bon
だきます。
appetit.
食べない
bon
の
apple teeth.
Ladies first.
いやー作ったはいいんだけどちょっと調子に乗りすぎたかなって今さら反省。
Pussy.
It's too late for regrets now.
ねえ高峰くんあーんして食べさせてあげよっか。
Yes, please. I don't mind spicy. Feed me, queen.
You're just gonna feed me the worst ones, aren't you?
今ならなんとふーって冷ますおまけ付き。
They're giving him a lot of faces to work with, actually. That's also another thing.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's really cute. See, maybe that's what the MC thing is missing, is because I always find them so annoying, but what if you, like, let them emote like this? Maybe I wouldn't hate them. Maybe I would just find them mildly annoying.
I don't know. Because you have to remember, although I feel like this is the thing with like self-inserts, I feel like depending on the story is kind of full of shit because there's like a level of like non-self-insert where I feel like they're their own people, but they still try to make them generic, but I'm like, they don't feel that generic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Because then at the end of the day, if you were going to do it self-insert style, then you would have to like, because we have the technology now, you would just have to make it like AI girlfriend, where before I could see you doing the thing where only the girls have scripted lines and then there's like a few multiple choice lines and you choose the lines that you say each time, then that feels very like I'm actively choosing my destiny and I'm saying what I want to say, even though I would never say this in a million years. But now we have the technology. These visual novels, if you want to self-insert, should be these girls have like semi-scripted outcomes, but you full on have to type in your answers to them when they're talking to you. That's immersion. That's like you're trying. Then you're getting freaky with it.
What? That's not fair.
ちなみにこのサービス本日限定となっております。この機会逃すおつもり？
What the fuck? Alright, I'm sold.
ありがとうございます。
Why is it that Japanese people can never say no to limited time offers?
高峰くんがちょろすぎなのでは？
I don't know if that's exclusive to Japanese people. That's a sales technique. It preys on people with low impulse control. I was only going with the flow, though, mostly.
So are you really going to hand feed me?
See, like this face, even though, so what he said, that sounds really sad and like gooner and like, oh my god, this fucking virgin, right? But then you look at his face and it like softens it a lot. Like genuinely, I think I'd be so less mad at these really fucking annoying men if I could see their face. I'm like not even joking. Like this is, I'm recognizing the active shift that is happening in my brain for this scene right now.
Well, I guess it's like you're looking through her eyes, so you have to, like you just did, assume the face, not based on the words, just on... I don't know. I don't think
yeah,
that...
a face that well, I don't assume a face at all. Like, words hold a separate meaning to me than facial things, but the face fills in the rest of the picture. That's why, like, people don't like communicating over text because so much is lost in translation. The words he says are gross and pathetic, but his face is so, like, genuine and sweet that it's like, aw, sweet boy. This is how we end up getting, like, tricked by people all the time. Like, men or women, it doesn't matter, but, like, we end up in these... This is going in a totally different place than my point, but we end up in toxic relationships and we give people a lot of the benefit of the doubt because we do see these things and we do, like, want to believe in people, and a lot of that comes from the actual interaction that happens, which is like their actions being tied to whatever they're saying. There's like a whole picture. Sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong, but that's why. When it's just words, then I'm just like, shut the fuck up, dude. What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So it's just interesting. Like I'm like just noticing this and I'm like, wait a minute, I think these visual novels are actually fucking up by trying to make them self-insert because the characters are so damn annoying otherwise. That's crazy.
Maybe
I really like this. This is fun. Very enlightening.
Maybe I should take a picture of the MCs if they have faces and just stick it on, like, to be like, so you can always
In
look
the
at that
corner?
face. Yeah, like stick it on so you
Yeah.
can...
Just soften it. It's like, look, this is how you should always feel about what they're saying. And I'd be like, huh? Actually? What do you mean?
まあ約束は約束だからお望みとあらばやる
Might as well. It's a rare opportunity.
はい
Awesome.
What is this, GB?
Awesome. Awesome. Shove your balls in his mouth. Shove it deep in there. Make him choke on your balls.
Okay. Chill.
Takoyaki is also notoriously one of those things where it's like really hot. Like think like Hot Pocket and like pizza roll type shit. So she probably just burned the shit out of his mouth even though she blew on it.
He's like, here you go. Don't even blow on it. Just shove like several in there. Just like, there you go.
Oh yeah, molten lava balls, yummy.
Oh, cheese, huh? Not bad.
Ah! Although it did burn my tongue a little. They doubled down because not only was this a molten ball, but it was the molten cheese ball. Like mozzarella sticks.
Oh. Ooh, is this chocolate?
あ、私が作ったやつどう
Well, I guess it's alright. Not inedible. But it doesn't taste much like takoyaki, more like some kind of dessert. Could use a bit more salt though. Actually, it might even be pretty good if you use some dark chocolate instead.
意外といけるものなんだなら後でもう一回作ってみようかな
I love how he's actually giving feedback like, oh, yes, yes. Like she's gonna sell these or something.
I mean, and this is kind of what they do for work, right? So it kind of makes sense. It's pretty... Although when you think about it, I feel like people so often hesitate to tell people what they actually think of their cooking because the polite response is to say it's good, and then you only say more than that if you genuinely like really like it. But usually if someone says it's good, that could mean anywhere from it's good to like, oh my god, this is barely edible, but I'm choking it down to be polite. But here, this is like open and honest communication and like feedback. So it's like setting up like a really good like dynamic moving forward too, I guess.
I don't know. I'm honest. Whenever I'll say it's good if it's good. If it's bad, I'm like, this is kind of shit.
I guess that's true. I have noticed that about you.
I don't like, when it comes to food, I'm not going to scarf down something I don't like. So, if I'm not eating it, I didn't like it.
Yep, there you go.
The nicest thing I'll say, depending, maybe is like, it's not my thing. Maybe.
Right. Well, and that should be like the standard, right? Of like when you try something you don't like, it's like, wasn't for me. Like that should be genuinely what it is. That's usually what I'll say too, because if I go the polite route and then people are trying to be like, oh, well, maybe next time I'll blah, 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 then I, have to throw in the, yeah, that could work. I just know that this probably isn't for me. To be like, if you're making it again, don't invite me. I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
はい次
I don't
の
want to be here.
Wait, aren't you gonna have any? How about I feed you this time instead?
ありがとう遠慮する
Oh.
それじゃあこれとか食べてみようかな
She chews apprehensively, and after a few seconds, a dubious expression begins to form on her face.
What? Is it bad? What's in it?
こんにゃく下味とかつけておけばよかった食感しかなくってすっごい微妙
The alcohol? It can't be. That's not how you spell cognac. What is konjac? Root vegetables. Okay, not the alcohol. Native to China and cultivated in Southeast Asia. Commonly known as juruo. In English, it's also referred to as devil's tongue, voodoo lily, snake palm, and elephant yam. Brother, I don't think we refer to anything. We refer to it at all in English. I don't know what any of that is. What are you talking about? Oh, wait. Wait, this plant is edible? Oh, what the fuck? I'm vaguely familiar with, like, this plant in general. I didn't think you could eat it. I don't think of it as, like, a... Here, let me send some stuff. So this is the plant. Right, and I guess we, like, take the bulb, because if you see at the bottom where the stem hits the root system, there's, like, a bulb. I guess we take that bulb and we shred it?
Huh.
Or so. Or we can cut it into cubes. I see there's like cubes, so maybe we can also eat from the flower stem part that's sticking out, like the penis bit.
Yeah.
That's fascinating, I guess. I mean, I can see why it probably wouldn't taste good by itself. It looks like it's very much just an additive to other things.
Probably, yeah. Interesting.
Mm, 他の食べよう
Oh, salami.
これは美味しいサラミだこれ
Guess I'll eat some more. one doesn't have any fillings, but the batter kind of tastes like Chinese food.
あ、それ試しに買った調味料だけ入れてみたやつだ。
Just seasoning?
Oh.
It's just a seasoned bread ball.
Yeah. Well, it tastes fine, I guess. Bit of a letdown when there's nothing inside, though.
ドキドキさせておいて、実は何もありませんでしたっていうパターン。
Laughing at me for falling for her little prank, she uses her skewer to take another takoyaki.
Phone call, hold on.
Phone calling these nuts. But yeah, I don't know, just looking at this plant, it's so interesting, and I feel like handling it, I would think it was pretty gross, but who knows, maybe if it's prepared right, it probably is fine. Because I think that about a lot of foods, right? Where like the idea of it or even handling it grosses me out, but then when the end product is served, it's quite delicious. And that happens with like a few different foods. And I mean, that's just the magic of cooking, right? And how humans even take the time to figure that shit out is really interesting to me. Like, I understand it back in the day when it was kind of necessary for survival because, you know, you can't eat all things raw, but then when you cook it, it's fine. Like, it neutralizes the poison or, like, makes it more mild or whatever the fuck. What have you. So, like, it makes sense. Oh, we learn how to gain access to fire, and now we're cooking stuff, and now we have access to more food. It's like we couldn't eat raw meat either, and now here we are, but... yeah, I don't know. It's fascinating. Genuinely impressive. I wonder if people still do that. Like, because people are obsessed with food science, but do they still experiment with new ingredients, or has every ingredient that is able to be used been discovered at this point? Does that make sense? Like, are we aware of all possible edible things on this planet? And so then it's just like putting them together in some way, shape, or form, like in new ways to make new foods, but it's the same ingredients. I'm curious. If we have discovered all edible ingredients, that would indicate that there's like a finite number of foods, like, because it wouldn't be an infinite combination. It would be a large combination for sure, but certainly not infinite. Dude, and then we find out when certain things are mixed together and that's like bad juju for you. Man, food science is interesting. The most I've ever run into someone who was actually like genuinely into food science was like every once in a while I'll run into a bartender who's like, you know, going to mixology school, but they also have a passion for food science and the science behind like flavor and like mixing and concoctions. Like they see it as almost like chemistry and stuff like that, and it's very interesting. And I like talking to those people, and specifically when it's a bartender, I like to ask them to just make me whatever, because usually those bartenders are working on a new drink. Like they want to figure out a new drink, some new signature, something that they can like claim that they figured out. And so I'm just like, well, do that. Go ahead, pop off. Let's see what you're working on. And they usually do pretty okay. It's pretty hit or miss, but that's to be expected for new things.
I'm back.
A lot of times they'll do, welcome back, they'll do like twists on previously known drinks. How was your phone call?
It was my mother telling me, yo, you know, your window was, basically it rained yesterday and your window was open. I was like, well, rip me, I guess.
And you didn't No, oh, like in your car? Because I was
Car.
like, I don't know how you wouldn't notice in your room.
In my car.
That's rough. Feels bad. How's the interior?
Everything's dry now. The only thing wet is the seat.
Ah.
So
Well, it'll continue to dry out, probably.
yeah, so it's fine. Doesn't look like
What's up
anything's
with these
damaged.
storms heading into summer? We're well into summer. It's July.
Yeah, well, we were freezing in fucking spring, so
Yeah, these storms are so weird.
yeah. Well, anyways, I didn't realize it was open. I think I forgot. Oh well.
I know.
Okay. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Jackpot.
You win.
Meanwhile, he's just chewing normally.
Shiki-san?
Her eyes instantly widen. At the same time, copious amounts of sweat begin to bead from her pores, despite it being the middle of winter.
I don't know, man. It's pretty hot if you think about it. I love how they're in winter and we're summer.
Yeah, that seems fitting. Although, we did play through one of the routes where we were almost lined up.
Who was it? Probably Maze?
Yeah, that sounds... Because it would have been our first route, I think. Back in the new year, and then like February, March. She stops moving entirely except to tremble on the spot as tears form in her eyes. Don't tell me.
Did you get the spicy one?
Well, not that I needed to ask. It's obvious enough. Oh, good. So you just wanted to twist the knife for fun.
Yeah, it's always fun. Oof. You can spit it out if you want. Want a tissue?
Yeah, she's gonna stick to her rules, she said. You touch it, you eat it. She shakes her head wildly and begins chewing again. Mid to the big girly pup. Her face is red and her breathing is rough.
Sounds kind of sexual.
Good thing I didn't say that out loud. Not that my words likely would have registered to her, given the state of agony she's in. I'm a little impressed with the way they recorded this, too.
No.
Because, like, you can tell that she's, like, doing it in her hands.
Yeah. I was gonna say something similar to what he said, and I was like, okay, well, they're going fucking hard on just the burning to death shit.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
ブログ画面です。
Want me to get you some milk? And she just says. Quite a response. Very informative.
Like a melt. Really? You have no guess as to what she just said there.
No.
No, okay. Like a malfunctioning toy, she repeatedly nods her head up and down. How about now?
No, she wants to power through.
Okay. Heading over to the fridge, I pour her a glass of milk. I've never seen Shiki like this before. It's adorable how different she is from her usual self. In pain? Suffering?
You know, do you truly know anyone until you see them in pain and suffering?
Well, those are two separate things, because I agree with that statement, but not in a way where it's like, oh, it's kind of hot.
I don't think he said I. He says cute, but yeah. Did he even say anything about it?
It's
adorable,
adorable how
yeah.
different she is from her usual self.
It's adorable. Here.
As I hold out the glass to her, she glares at me reproachfully in return. Before I'd realized it, my mouth had spontaneously widened into a smile. She must have thought I was laughing at her. Death by balls.
Not the death by the balls. I warned you, you might end up eating it yourself.
Grumpers.
They're giving us a lot of CG. Granted, they're mini CGs, but they're like a lot.
Yeah.
So, was that the only spicy one, or are there any more to watch out for?
それを言ったら意味がないでしょ。食べてからのお楽しみ。
You're cheering up, by the way.
うるさいな。
Judging by her reaction, there probably are a couple more surprises. Wasabi, I imagine? There's no way to tell which is which at a glance. Given how small they are, though, it shouldn't taste too bad. Since she already ate the spicy one, I suppose it's only fair I eat the wasabi.
She gets the wasabi too.
Or at least that was the plan.
I only knew it from his words. I didn't even have to like, it'll be only fair. Well, life's not fair, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, I came up with this elaborate way to torture him, and now it's backfired on me. No.
No.
Ah, looks like you stepped on a landmine again.
Your luck's been bad your whole life. Why are you surprised now?
Yeah, but her luck's worse than the guy that's being actively hunted by God. So.
That's not luck. He brings that upon himself.
By existing.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you know what they say about karma.
She tosses a piece of olive oil fried shrimp into her mouth. Using our leftover ingredients, we made... Okay, that almost looks like Spanish, but... Because it's like gambas al ajillo, but... Classic Spanish tapas. shrimp, olive oil, garlic, hot peppers. There you go. Interesting. Basically a fancy way of saying garlic stir fry. Well, there you go.
You know, the takoyakis were delicious, but the what did you say? Ahogo?
Ahio?
Ahio is pretty good too. Ahio. What do you say we play Russian roulette Ahio next?
具材丸見えでドキドキ感がないでしょうが、それに舌がヒリヒリするのはしば
Well,
ら
I
く
can
いい。
drill some more if you like. In the end, she'd wound up eating every single surprise takoyaki.
Damn.
はあ、もう最悪。
She set up all the landmines and then walked back into all of them.
Classic. It's like instead of, like if you're gonna landmine a field, normally you walk all the way out to the back and then work your way back to where you're going to be staying. But she started at the front and worked her way out and then tried to go back and just boom, boom, boom. She's not upset at me, is she? I wasn't the one who made them. It's not like I picked them out specifically for her to eat either. Feeling somewhat anxious, I sneak a peek at her expression.
最悪だけど、まあ楽しかった。
Thankfully, she doesn't look nearly as displeased as I was expecting.
Gotta say though, I'm surprised. I didn't expect you to actually accept my invitation today, Shiki-san.
少し悩んだんだけどね。実際高峰くんが同情心とかでタコパって言ってたなら断ってたんじゃないかな。
Pity.
でも高峰くんは自分の欲望から言ったみたいだから、それならいいかなって。
Sure, why not? Personal desire. I didn't have any ulterior motives or anything.
本当にこれっぽっちもないって言い切れる？
Oh, doomed.
Well, maybe a little. A man can dream, can't he? I'm well aware of the difference between fantasy and reality, so please don't call the police.
はいはい、
He's
分かっ
used
て
to
る。
it.
そういう信用できない人だと思ってたら最初から断ってる。
Well, thanks.
高峰くんは今日のタコパ楽しかった？
Opa.
Yeah, I had fun.
それってどれくらい？
How much? I'm not sure how I'd quantify it. Quantify? Qualify? Whatever. What? I don't even know what
Yeah,
the
no,
word
you were
was.
right. Quantify.
Oh,
yeah, you were
the
right.
way you laugh, I thought I got it wrong. I was like, what?
No, I'm laughing at what he says to this.
Best day of
Because
my
you recall I read fast, so as soon as it pops up.
best day of my life, maybe? I never spent time alone with a girl during Christmas time before, after all. But yeah, I guess that sounds a little overly dramatic. Still, I don't think I'll ever forget today.
うん、私も同じでそんな気がしてる。でもみんながみんなそうじゃない。
Well, yeah. Fun is subjective.
あの時もそう。入院してタコパに行けなかった。それ自体は別に当時から仕方ないと思ってたから。
Right.
でも退院して学校に行った時にね。
Yeah, the consequences are the part that
私は
sucks.
何が悲しかったのでしょうか。
The fact that everyone else was talking about how fun the party was?
外れ。正解はタコパの感想も楽しかったの一言で終わって、みんな正月の思い出やバレンタインの話をしてたこと。
Fascinating. She's mad at ADHD.
You're saying you felt like you were left behind.
それも外れ。いや、外れってわけじゃないのかな。そこら辺自分でもうまく説明できないけど、なんとなくね、距離を感じたの。だから疎遠になった。
Damn. That's just the way of children. I do think, like, when you're younger, like, how quickly people move on from stuff because everything is so new to you is quite shocking, and it does feel more devastating.
If you're not part of those things, yeah.
Right. I think, not that adults don't have FOMO, because they do, very much so, but it's like, again, everything is so new for children that and like they move so quickly, they develop so quickly, physically, mentally, like their hobbies, their interests, their friends, like everything is constantly changing, and so it feels like if you miss the one thing, it's awful.
Yeah.
And so I can see why it wasn't the fact that she missed it, but it was the fact that she missed like a first time thing, and then it was not a big deal. Or it was only a big deal for like 5 minutes, then everyone like moved. Like I can see that feeling disappointing in some way, shape, or form of like, oh, maybe it wasn't that big of a deal. But now it's like completely changed all the relationships in my life. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm any closer to what she's trying to say than he is, but I'm just, I like it kind of makes sense a little bit.
ごめん、くだらないこと言った。やっぱ飲みすぎたかもね。
It's all good. I'm the one who asked in the first place. But honestly, I feel like the alcohol just makes you a lot more talkative, or at least a lot more honest.
うるさい。
That reminds me of a cute little series. It's like, I don't even know, maybe 15 episodes, and the episodes are like 3 minutes each. It's like very fast, and it's just this husband who makes his wife cocktails when she gets home because she's otherwise very shy and reserved. But she gets her one after work cocktail, and then she becomes very like loving and talkative, and that's where their relationship lies. And I'm sure you can like pick that apart and say why that's not healthy, but they make it seem very cute and nice for them. And yeah, I don't know. So that's what that was. He's just like, well, I don't know, you just seem more you. Like, aw.
はあ、口の中がまだヒリヒリしてる気がする。
Here, let me get that.
You know, as I read that, I was like, okay, here comes the banana comment.
Yeah, because I can only ignore it like every other time. I don't say something every time, but I can only ignore it every time they bring it up so many times before I have to say it again. Anyway.
Want some ice cream? I got vanilla. But I was gonna say, like, some of those times when you ignore it, I don't think it. But when you're about to say something, that's when I think it. I was like, nah.
You know it's coming.
Yeah, I was like, yes, this is the time she'll say something.
Yes, you have that timer inside of you. It's the Anna's going to say some shit timer.
もらおっかな。
Thanks for hanging out with me today. It was fun. I don't get to eat takoyaki all that often. You even ate my share of the surprise for me.
なんで私ばっかり当たりを引くかな。
Unlucky, bro.
Probably because you're the one who made them.
ここでいい。送ってくれてありがとう。
Alright, see you tomorrow then.
また明日。
I know that the yearning and the will they, won't they is such an important part of romance to build that tension so that when the dam breaks, it feels so good. But genuinely, outside of me making my stupid raunchy jokes, I feel like that could have been their moment. He asked her out of his own volition, full well knowing it was basically a date. They cooked at home. They had fun. Like it wasn't there was whimsy in it with the roulette part. She got hurt, essentially. He was caring for her the best he could. And they had like so many moments that were so like they are meaningful, but could have been meaningful towards that like moment. And then he even walked her home. That could have been her moment, even though he said something really annoying. That could have been her moment to be like, okay, but what if we don't want the night to end, and then do you want to come in, blah blah blah, whatever, right? So it's just like, I know the tension building is important, but man, what a moment that we just passed over. It was such a good date. It's okay. After saying goodbye, I turn around and walk back the way I came.
高峰くん
I only make it a few meters before turning around again at the sound of her voice.
Yeah?
その今日は楽しかったから誘ってくれてありがとう
Fuck this woman. Fuck her.
Glad you had fun, and glad I worked up the courage to ask.
じゃあおやすみ
Night.
This time she turns to leave after saying goodbye. I stand and watch her go until she disappears from view. Like even just a little smoochy poo or something, right?
I don't know. It depends, because he's aware that he likes her, but I don't know. I feel like she's still in denial of it, so I don't expect anything from her. So I don't know. And we've already established, I feel like he's not the type to like push it unless he feels like he can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he definitely doesn't. That's why I was so shocked that he even like asked her out.
Well, they did say that he kind of said it without thinking about it. It just like slipped out. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. It doesn't make me less surprised.
Yeah.
Like you're right, but it's still, I'm shocked.
Man, today was a really great day.
Those words of gratitude she'd expressed before she left. They weren't simply out of politeness. As if to prove it, her footsteps as she walked away seemed to have a bit of joy in them. Oh, now he can read body language?
カフェステラと死神の蝶
When they're really obvious, yeah.
So cursed.
Alright. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, today's
I'm
not
down.
Tuesday. Like,
Yeah, 1, it's not Tuesday. 2, it's not really time yet. And 3, it's been less than 2 hours. Like, we're chilling.
morning, everyone.
おはよ
おはようございます高峰さん
How are the Yule logs coming along?
う残り2割くらいかな
Is there anything I can help with?
チーズケーキの準備してくれる手順は覚えてるよね
Yeah?
私もお手伝いします指示をもらえますか
Aren't you helping with the Yule logs though?
もう全部巻いてるんですあとは仕上げの外側なんですがそれはさすがに鈴音さんしかできないので
こっちは気にしないでいいから
Alright.
わおブッシュドノエル美味しそう
I like that that's her response in every route, no matter what. She just is a fan of Yule logs. She's like, wow!
今日の分はねはあガタコった
Someone massage this woman.
最後の仕上げは鈴音さんにしかできない仕事でしたからね
お 疲れ様でした。ありがとうございます。
We're not very busy right now, so feel free to take a break if you want, Suzune-san.
ありがとう。じゃあ悪いけど任せた。はい。
I mean, doesn't look that busy. You guys are just chilling in the dining hall, so it's like...
それじゃあ箱詰めしちゃいましょうか。
はい。
いらっしゃいませ。お二人様ですか？カウンター席でしたらご案内が可能なのですが、カウンターで
Grand
も構い
adventure ません music,
か？
like we just walked into the fucking city proper, staring at the giant castle for the first time.
Well, it's their normal cafe thing whenever we do cafe shit. But we just...
Is it really?
Yeah, we haven't done it in a minute, so it's like...
It almost sounds like it's sped up as well.
太田様、ブッシュドノエルは2本ですね。ご用意してあります。少々お待ちください。
パンケーキが2つ、ブレンドコーヒーとグアテマラコーヒーですね。承りました。少々お待ちください。ブレンドとグアテマラのコーヒーをお願い。
わかった。やっておく。
夏目さん、ブッシュドノエルを取りに行くので少しここをお願いできますか？
私が取ってくる。オーダーも伝えに行くから。
わかりました。すみませんがよろしくお願いします。申し訳ありません、お客様。すぐにご用意いたしますので少々お待ちください。
オーダー入ります。パンケーキ2皿お願いします。
Got it.
ブッシュドノエルの方はどう？
順調です。予約分もちゃんと引き取りに来てくれてますから。
そう、よかった。
Were you that worried?
たまにあるんだよ。嫌がらせのつもりか知らないけど、大量の予約を入れてそのまま逃げるってことが。
That kind of stuff actually happens? I read stories online, but it's scary how easily it is for a single person to screw you over.
今回はそうじゃないみたいでよかったよ。どう？パンケーキね。
Yeah, I'll handle them.
そう？じゃあ甘えようかな。
私もブッシュドノエルを出さないと。
手伝うよ。お客さんの様子を見ておきたいしね。
いらっしゃいませ。
どうもこんにちは。
Oh my god, the doctor, look, he's
The
there.
doctor? Yeah. Holy shit. We haven't seen him in like 10,000 years.
あ、すみません。三山様。
いえ気にしないでください。それよりも
He
私も
looks
ケ
a
ーキの
lot
予
less
約をし
dead
ているんで
inside,
す
but
が、
his hair still looks like greasy and lanky as hell. You need help, sir?
Nah, that just comes with being a doctor. He only gets
He
to
just
shower
looks
half the
tired
time.
from a...
He's,
You're probably right.
oh look, he has a cake.
ブッシュドノエルの予約ですね。すぐに準備をしますので少々お待ちください。
いらっしゃいませ。
こんにちは。ここのケーキが忘れられなくて、娘も楽しみにしていて、ここのケーキでないと嫌だと言い出して。
ありがとうございます。ご期待に添えられると嬉しいのですが。
そのような心配は必要ありませんよ。あれだけ美味しいケーキを作れるんですから、私も楽しみですよ。
Yo, those must like suck. Like it wasn't a cake shop for me, but like it was a pizza place. It's like, oh damn, if I have to have pizza, I want it to be from there. And then when they're like closed down, you're like, fuck. I wouldn't like to do.
Yeah. It does make me sad. Whenever you have a go-to like food place where you really like the way they do that food and they're gone, And there's other places that do that kind of food, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's like
Awful. World ending, truly.
ありがとうございます。そう言ってもらえるととても嬉しいです。
そうだ、あとショートケーキとフルーツのタルト、それとこちらのチーズケーキと
Jesus Christ.
ムースのケーキをもらえますか？それぞれ4つずつ差し入れに使わせてもらいます。ここのケーキを他の人にも食べてほしいんですよ。クリスマスイブですしね。
何かお付けした方がいいですか？簡単なプレートなどならすぐに。
いえいえ、差し入れといっても自分の職場にですから。今から戻らないといけないので。
Okay.
What a
He's like,
guy.
he's like, hey, I don't have that type of time. I work at the hospital.
荷物がかな
Yeah,
り
people
増
are
えそうです
dying
が。
every 5 minutes.
まあ、なんとかなるでしょう。ここからでも病院は徒歩圏内ですから。
承
Are
知
they
いたし
gonna
ました。
send us with him?
Right.
お待たせしました深山様。
あ、メイさん、あとショートケーキ、フルーツのタルト、チーズケーキとシャンパンムース、それぞれ4つずつ追加で。
はい、了解です。それじゃあお会計の方が
That's not
11,820
bad.
円に
A
なり
whole
ます。
cake and like, what was that, 16 additional desserts? For
Yeah.
like $118. Less now, it's probably closer to like $90 with the way the yen is, but you know,
はいはい。
it's like damn good.
あれ、財布がない。あれあれ
Doomed.
ああ、そっか。さっきカバンに入れたんだった。あ、あったあった。
Oh shit, I just checked the wrong pocket. It's fine. We good.
すみません。ぐずぐずしてしまって。
いえ、お気になさらずに。それでは1万と2000円お預かりしましたので180円のお返しとなります。ご確認ください。
Take your peasant dollar back, sir.
That is interesting how like they don't have to, but like they do the thing where they're like, ah, yes, you paid with this much. Now this is your change. But like at least I see it in like animes and stuff when they do store stuff. It's like, okay.
I mean, it's pretty standard store etiquette. We have fallen out of it in America within the last like decade or two, but that's like we used to do it here too. It was a very standard practice, and like counting back change, which we don't really do anymore because people don't know how to do that. And it's so sad. Yeah, like all of that is
It's like, here's your
normal.
change back. How much change was it? I don't know. The machine told me this much, so I gave you this much.
Right. No, that's exactly, yeah. It's brutal.
It's gonna be to a point where they just tell you a picture of how much, what the change should look like. I'm like, ah, yes, that's what it's supposed to be. Or it'll tell you how much it'll be like, oh, you have to give them exactly 3/4. And if you don't have quarters, you're like, fuck.
Which one of the circles is the quarter? My God. Dude.
はい。
Well, I mean, I think physical money is going to be phased out until the next apocalypse anyway. Like, genuinely, dealing in cash is increasingly more and more rare. Just don't need it.
量が多いので2つに分けさせていただきました。
ありがとう。
どうぞお気をつけて。ありがとうございました。
I mean, if it's 2 bags, then I guess he'll be fine.
ありがとうございました。
Yeah, probably, huh?
ケーキこんなに買って大丈夫なんでしょうか。体調崩したりしませんかね。
It's not eating them.
全部一人で食べるわけじゃないみたいだよ。職場の差し入れに使うって言ってたから。
She didn't. she told Suzune that part, not her. So to be fair, she didn't hear that part. She just heard the, oh, he's ordering this many cakes, and she's like, oh, okay, I guess.
Okay.
Under her breath, she walked away like fucking badass. It's like, damn.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. But I guess that's what some people
なら安心ですね
think, right? Because some people, when they're picking up an order of food, will feel self-conscious thinking that the person handing them the food is thinking that all this food is for them, but maybe they're taking it to like a party or back to their family or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess it does technically happen. And
Yeah.
so, like, we wouldn't feel that self-conscious if someone at some point didn't think that way.
I think it's worse, no offense, if you're like bigger, because like if you're like a certain size and you order a lot, people are like, that makes sense. Versus if you're smaller,
Right.
they might be like, oh, that's a lot of food, and think maybe there's no way they're eating it by themselves. You know what I mean?
Right.
So your size might
No,
actually
yeah.
like, play a part too.
True. I think so. Generally speaking, yeah.
あ、いらっしゃいませ
やっぱ接客よりもケーキ作ってる方が気楽だね。
How are things looking out there?
予約してるだけあってみんな幸せそうだったよ。それよりも
Happy as a clam.
そろそろ休憩取ったらお店も落ち着いてることだしさ。
I was like, happy as a clam. Meanwhile, a clam is actually not happy ever. It's like, what?
They do have a pretty miserable existence because they sit there at the bottom of the ocean until they get like a piece of sand stuck in their ass crack, but they can't get it out, and it just sits there as a rubbing irritation until it like swells up and becomes a giant rock that then gets you targeted by other creatures who want your funny rock because we think it looks pretty for our jewelry. What a
Wait,
miserable existence.
Now every time someone says as a clam, they're like, oh shit.
Happy as a clam. Oh, they're like miserable.
It's like, what? He has a rock in him?
Yeah, do we need to put you on ending it all watch or what?
Alright, alright, just let me finish up with this and I will. Phew.
承知しました。では、お預かりいたします。
When I entered the break room, Mikado appeared to be speaking with someone on the phone. Hello, God, is that you? Considering the fact that he has a body of a cat, I wonder if he's actually pressing the receiver to his pointed ears right now. It's kind of cute to imagine.
Gotcha.
Well, actually, that brings up a good point. Is it illusion magic or transmutation magic?
I think they explained it. They explained it that it's an illusion. He still has the body. You just can't tell, like. Hence, yeah, that's why he imagined it, because.
Yeah, but then how is, like, how he interacts with the rest of the world? If it's not even a little bit transmutation magic, then it... How does it make any sense how he does anything?
I think maybe it shifts it to, I guess, like, if there's like a bubble of illusion around it, I guess that's what it is, like, because he said it's an illusion. It's not, he doesn't transform at all. So the phone might be actually looks higher than it actually is as he's down there. So maybe.
And like as he's serving coffee and whatever, he's reaching up, but it looks like he's reaching down. That like breaks my brain.
I guess, yeah.
Because it makes sense if it was like mirrored motions, right? But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not mirrored motion. Anyway.
Maybe it makes him actually hover. Then he's always permanently hovering.
That's crazy. It's kind of cute to imagine.
お疲れ様。昴生君も休憩？
No.
Yeah.
はいはい。
Is there some kind of problem?
お客さんが忘れ物をしちゃったらしくて、あれはその確認の電話みたいだよ。
Did the doctor leave his wallet? Sitting on top of the break room table is a paper shopping bag.
This bag here?
今日は
I
ほ
really
ら、
hope it's
ケ
lingerie.
ーキのお
Please
持
let
ち
it be
帰りのお
lingerie.
客さんでバタバタしてたから邪魔にならないようにって慌てて帰っちゃったみたい。
わかりました。お待ちしております。では失礼いたします。
取りにいらっしゃるんですか？
ああ、ただし仕事が忙しいのでいつになるかはわからないそうだが。
I will be there tomorrow. Then should we keep the bag in the fridge the bag in the fridge in the meantime?
その心配は無用だ。子供のためのプレゼントらしい。
Oh, but if so, he'll need to come get it by tonight. As a parent, he's got to feel pretty anxious.
そうだよね。
うん。高峰昴生、届けに行ってくれぬか。
そうですね。届けてあげた方がいいかもしれないですね。
I guess I don't mind. Does he live around here?
以前父親のケーキを注文しに来た三山結菜という幼女がいただろう。このプレゼントを忘れてしまったのはあの子の父親だ。
Ah, so that means I'll be going to the Miwa General Hospital? Miwa? Ma? Whatever.
そうだな。
Me wa.
家に届けては三山結菜に気づかれるかもしれん。
just deliver it to her instead. Like, here we go.
だからこそお父さんが頑張って取りに来ようとしてるんだもんね。
Miwa General Hospital is fairly close by. I can get there and come back in about 30 minutes.
That's basically my
It's gonna
fucking
take
break.
him 30 minutes, but the dude walked with his cake. He was like, it's just a minute or two down the road with an armful of cake. What the fuck?
It's like it's just a few minutes away. He said it's a few minutes away, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, depending on how the infrastructure is, what is a few minutes?
Yeah, a
Versus-
few minutes drive, minutes bike. I mean, and for some people, like a 30-minute walk is not a far walk. And to be fair, like distance-wise, it usually is not.
Yeah.
But when I think about how our society works, and at least the way the infrastructure is also in America, spending 30 minutes walking somewhere, that's like only if you have to, like you have no other choice, but otherwise that's such a waste of your time, like genuinely.
To be fair, he says 30 minutes to be there and back, so it's more like
15 minutes, you're right. 15 minutes isn't that bad.
give or take given.
Yeah, you're right. 30's obscene. 15, yeah, that's probably pretty worth it, I guess. And it might even be 10 minutes because then you think about, okay, and then you have to like leave it somewhere where he can get it. So it's 10 minutes there, 10 minutes in the building figuring out what the fuck, and then 10 minutes back.
Yeah.
It might not be far at all. Maybe I'm just being like, wah.
We know you don't like walking and running, so.
I don't. Yeah, you won't catch me dead running. Walking if I have to. If I leave now, things should be fine here in the meantime.
It would be a different story if you said 30-minute swim.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Well, I would still think it's a waste of time, but I wouldn't be complaining about it. Besides, it's not as if we're strangers to Yuina. I almost said Chan. I actually broke down and almost said it to Yuina's family.
You don't want to say the Chan and Sans.
Yeah, well, because I said like a while ago I was just gonna like not use the honorifics because they pop up so often and it like almost ruins the flow of my personal reading.
Yeah.
Because they start to not feel like words anymore. After I say it so much, I start to fuck up saying it because I'm like, what are these? What are these respectful things we are meant to be saying right now? Ew.
Yeah, respect.
Ew. Gross. And as a doctor, I doubt her father can just up and leave his post whenever he wants.
I mean, I guess he could, but you know, the consequences after.
Code Blue, where's the doctor? Something about Christmas shopping. What? I can't turn a blind eye to his predicament.
Alright, I'll do it. Mikado, could you call ahead and let the hospital know I'm coming?
承知した。
After explaining the situation to Suzune, she agreed to let me go. If you love him, let him go. In fact,
そりゃ大変だ。届けてあげた方がいいね。
she pretty much insisted I do so.
Like, but when you come back, that's your break. Anyways.
Well, yeah. So I got changed and made my way towards Miwa General Hospital with Yuina's president in hand.
Oh, it's been a while since I've last been here.
I used to visit almost every day when I was a kid. Not because I was sick. I was visiting my mom when she was in the hospital. I'd go to see her virtually every day after school.
Oh shit.
Are they gonna try and tie him to Shiki in that way? Where like if his mom was always in the hospital, maybe he also like coincidentally ran into her at some point or whatever the fuck.
Maybe, I don't know.
I wonder if the hospital's changed much after all these years. Although I hadn't visited in a long time, it looked pretty much the same as ever. I haven't heard of them doing any renovations, so the building itself probably hasn't changed much either. That said, I should spot a couple of differences here and there. Or could, even. The medical equipment and the sofas looked new, and the hallways were decorated with drawings as well. Most likely drawn by children or other young patients. Joke's on you, they were all drawn by the, like, adults in, like, the cancer wing.
It was a lot of... What the fuck? It was a lot more drab. It was a lot more drab back in the day, that's for sure.
Yeah, meaning like dark, dingy, boring, plain.
But that's enough reminiscing. I have a job to do.
Oh, looks around a little bit. Huh, looks nice. But enough of that.
Enough of that.
I head towards the reception desk.
ご面会ですか?
No, I'm looking for Dr. Why was I gonna say Mikolai?
Miyama.
Miyami. I'm looking for Dr. Miyami. I'm here to return something he forgot.
ああ、はいはい、聞いてます。少しお待ちください。直接宮山先生がお礼を言いたいそうなので。
So you have time for that? He's like in the middle of a surgery and he just walks out holding someone's organ and he's like, ah, thanks, bro.
It's like, they can live 20 minutes without it, so we're good.
I don't think it's that big of a deal, honestly.
深山先生ですか？今受付に忘れ物を届けに来た方が。はい、承知しました。すぐにいらっしゃるそうですので、少しお待ちいただけますか？
Oh god.
Sure.
I only had 30. That said, I feel a little awkward just standing around. For the time being, I decide to step away from the reception desk. To kill some time, I walk down the hallway, taking a look at the different drawings displayed along the walls. As it's a hospital, there are drawings of people playing soccer, climbing mountains, and eating cake and other greasy foods.
Things they'll never do.
Yeah, what are your big aspirations if you weren't sick and dying? I want to eat a cheeseburger.
Oh, little
That's
Tommy.
it? Oh, little Timmy, no.
You'd be lucky if you can even eat cheese ever again. Or bread.
Dude, you're so foul. What the fuck? Things that the patients here would no doubt like to get back to doing. But among all of them, there's one in particular that catches my eye. It isn't especially good or bad, but it's...
ステラの方ですよね。
God damn it, you're interrupting the plot.
Nah, but I know what it is. It's gonna be young Shiki's drawing of, like, the cafe or a takoyaki party or whatever the fuck.
I thought you were saying, or a taco. Like, just a random picture of a taco. He's like, I caught my eye.
Wow, that's a nice taco. I know who that belongs to.
No, it caught his eye. He's like, it caught his eye. He's like, damn, now I feel like tacos today. That's what caught his eye. It picked out his meal. It's like,
Yep. Yeah, you don't decide what you're having for dinner based off of the drawings of sick kids in a hospital.
You know what? Maybe I should start doing that. Just go to random hospitals and just...
Yeah. If you live near a hospital, just go and look and just be like, what are the number one things they can't eat?
Yeah, put it like that. It just feels like a rubbing in the face. You know what? Just buy it, go there and eat it at the hospital while you're at it.
In front of them. Just get like a really nice, like, deluxe pizza and just fucking sit outside their door eating it. Let the smell waft.
And be like, thank God I can eat this when I'm dying.
That's so sad. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Evil, evil.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was spacing out a little.
いや、申し訳ないのは私の方だよ。娘のクリスマスプレゼントを忘れてしまうなんて親として恥ずかしいくらいだ。届けてくれて本当にありがとう。助かったよ。
Does that mean if he works in this area, you think he's like a child doctor?
Likely.
That must suck. I feel like it's harder to work with children if you have any.
Well, yeah, because it's sadder when kids die. And then, yeah, you're right. If you're a parent, it adds on top of it because your brain chemistry has already changed and you're just like, ah.
It was no big deal. Can I ask you a question though? These drawings, they haven't always been here, have they?
そうなの？僕がこの病院で働き出した時には飾ってあったけどね。
ん？先生、何してるの？
A girl dressed in pajamas calls out to him from down the hall. Can't believe she got a Sprite. That's cute. She's probably gonna die.
She's probably gonna die.
She looks to be around the same age as me. Oh, not even a kid. Given her attire, I assume she must be a patient here. She's also holding a crutch. She has a cast on her leg. A broken bone, perhaps? Oh,
ク
she's
リス
not
マス
even
プレゼン
dying.
トを置
What's
き
the
忘れて
point?
しまってね。それを届けてもらったんだよ。
それはお子さんに恨まれるところでしたね。
まったくだよ。
それで
Why do you know about any of this? Who are you?
She's
What the
patient.
fuck?
Don't you see the name? It's like my May's
May's
friend. She's patient.
She's... I don't care how patient she is. Why the fuck is she knowing all this personal shit about her doctor?
I don't know. It depends on how
And
long she's
talking
been.
like she's supposed to get a gift. Oh my god, he's cheating on his wife with this harlot. This is like a 20-year-old.
クリスマス演奏会があったじゃないか。
We already had this.
Huh?
I guess like, I mean, I guess in like children's hospitals they like have content, like a Secret Santa maybe, or something like that.
It's not a child.
She's in the hospital. She falls under, I guess.
Yeah, you lost all your rights. Sorry. I didn't
そ
know
う
it
いう
was
オ
that
フィシャ
kind
ル
of
じゃなくて
hospital.
可愛い私への個人的なプレゼントはないの？
You whore!
奥さんとお子さんには内緒にしといてあげるからさ。
What?
変な誤解を生むようなことはやめないか。
Oh my god!
違いますからね。彼女のタチの悪い冗談ですからね。
This is one of her sick.
わかったよ。ケーキを買ってあるから。けど他の子には内緒だよ。
What is happening?
わかってる。
Why is there suddenly an evil
奥
bitch
さ
that
んと
we
お
have
子
to
さんには
kill?
内緒ね。
Oh my
笑え
god.
ない冗談はやめてくれないか。
What is
それよりも
happening?
君は確か昔ここに入院してたんだよね。
そうだよ。
Oh, is this gonna be an old friend of Shiki's? Dude, her friend is a fucking homewrecker.
ならここの飾ってある絵について何か知ってるかな。
何かって聞かれてもな。とりあえず入院中の子たちが描いたものだよ。実は私の絵もあるんだよ。ほら、この山に登ってるやつ。私が描いたの。
Wow, the mountain climbing one. Bet that didn't go well. Give it the leg.
Looks at her broken leg.
へえ、なら夢が叶ったんだね。
Oh, what the fuck? Not the doctor making the same joke.
まあね、その代わり山で足首やっちゃったけど。
Oh
急に
my
雨が
god,
降る
it's
から。
real.
We were right.
でも、それがどうしたの？
いや、彼がね、この絵は昔はなかったはずだと言うから。
そうですよ。昔私が入院してた時にちょうど自分たちの夢を描いて飾るようになったんです。確か画家の家族が入院してたらしくて、お見舞い代わりに絵が届いたとか。
Hmm. Uh-huh. Remembering back to the paintings in the cafe. Wait, is she talking about my mom?
いや、お子さんが絵を描いただったかな。何にせよ、そういう絵を部屋に飾ってたんだよ。
Aw. Wow, so he technically started the tradition because he drew pictures for his mom?
それを見た当時の先生が入院してる子の好きなことや夢なんかを描くように言ってみんなの絵を飾るようになってね。
He doesn't even remember he did that? What the fuck?
It probably happened shortly after she passed. The tradition started, so he had no reason to come to the hospital, you know?
No, I know, but like he doesn't remember going around asking the other kids to draw things.
No, it was the
Yes.
doctor. He says when the doctor at the time saw these, he decided to ask the kids.
Oh,
Yeah, the doctor of that time. Remember, this guy hasn't been here that long, compared to when the drawings are long.
何か気になってることがあるなら彼女なら答えられるかもしれないけど。
Thank you, but I've heard enough.
もういいのかい？
Yes, I was just a little curious. It's nothing important. Anyways, I better get going. I need to get back to work.
そうか。
so does that mean the drawing on the wall that he recognized wasn't like Shiki's, but it was his?
It could, I mean, if she was in the hospital at the time, it could be hers. Unless we don't know what's on the picture, so until they tell us what it is.
Right, I'm just more so assuming that he's like, wait a minute, I drew that.
No problem. I hope we'll see you again.
あ、また買いに行かせてもらうよ。
何の話？
彼は近くのカフェで働いているんだ。ケーキが美味しくてね。
それって私がこれから食べるケーキ？
そうだよ。期待していい。
やったねー。
Can we go back to killing her? I totally fucking forgot that I hate this bitch for like 2 seconds.
Now then, if you excuse me.
あ、
Like she's actually crazy.
I'm back.
問題なく届けられたか。
There's this crazy homewrecker.
Yeah, I handed the present back to Miwa-san himself.
そうか。ご苦労だったな。仕事に戻るのは少しゆっくりしてからでも構わんぞ。私の方から説明しておこう。
Thanks, but I'm fine. The hospital wasn't that far.
そうか。では、よろしく頼む。
Okay, let's give it one final push before closing time. You're at 10 centimeters. Push!
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
Russian takoyaki. That was cute. The button was cute. Now we're at 2.5. Do you want to do one more or do you want to call it?
I'm fine going if you are.
Yeah, I can do one more. Christmas the next day, although not nearly as busy as Christmas Eve the day before, the cafe is still rather crowded. Our Yule logs are also selling quite decently today. The rate of customers who actually came in to pick up their orders was just over 90%. All in all, not a bad rate of return. With so few cancellations, it seems unlikely that we'll have many leftovers to throw out. In addition to the number of takeout customers, the dining floor itself is also quite packed. It would be an honor if Christmas couples deemed our cafe as a place worthy of spending their long-awaited holiday. As a matter of fact, I can see a lot more men and women in pairs today than usual. Really, it looks the same to me.
And none of them are Hiroto.
True. But even more numerous are the number of girls in groups. Let's go, lesbians! Just kidding, that's not what that means. Apparently, Café Stella has become something of a hotspot for girls to hang out.
Well, all the better for business.
Since we hadn't gotten any complaints yesterday or today, I think I can safely say that our customers are satisfied.
That means a lot more work for us, but honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's how many customers have come and spent their time with smiles on their faces.
Damn, he's different than me. Whenever people showed up when I worked at a restaurant, I'm like, why are you here?
True.
Learn how to cook.
Why are you smiling? It's miserable here. Leave.
Leave this place at once.
In that sense, I suppose you could say the cafe has accomplished its true goal at last. Not that we're planning to call it quits anytime soon, of course. But I think we can feel satisfied even with what we've achieved today. After safely getting through the Christmas rush, it was finally time for us to celebrate.
Merry
Christmas!
Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
いやー、なんとか乗り切ったね。問題とか起きなくてよかった。うん、そうだね。
ブッシュドのエールを切ろうか。
もしかして私たちのために残しててくれたんですか？
いや、悪いけどそうじゃなくて、今日のキャンセル分で1本残ったから。廃棄しちゃうのはもったいないけど、明日に半額で売るわけにもいかないでしょ。コンビニとかスーパーじゃないんだから。
お仕事でたくさん動いてるし、今日くらいはいいよね。
水を差して悪いが、私は遠慮させてもらおう。甘いものは苦手でな。
I'm gonna go share a cake with Shiki.
そうなんですか。
Yeah, cats can't have cream.
What?
He's a cat.
That's not true, but yeah.
But I was joking.
You just said cats can't have cream. But yes, the sugar, that's what I was going to say. Well, he is a cat. It'd probably be too much sugar for him anyway. Probably the chocolate more so.
Was it? Did it have chocolate? I guess, yeah.
Because wasn't the Yule log, it's like a chocolate roll cake with fresh cream and then like a raspberry sauce?
Maybe, I don't remember. But that sounds right, I guess.
Yeah, and then she does like, I don't remember if it was like a chocolate ganache designed to make it look like bark on the outside or if it was like fondant,
yes,
probably
that
ganache.
I remember.
But, yeah.
だが、お前たちを止めるつもりはない。せっかくだ。楽しむといい。
やったー!
Of all the details for me to remember and not you, it was the fucking design of the cake.
Because I didn't care. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
ありがとうございます。
See, if I don't remember, you'll remember. Usually it's the other way around, but
We together we are one functional memory, maybe.
maybe.
たまには帝さんにも何か作りましょうか。
いや、私はカリカリでないだけで十分だからな。
カリカリ？
細かいことは気にするな。とにかくその気持ちだけで十分ということだ。
Yeah, he wants that canned meat, nice and moist.
分かってる。
Disgusting.
ちゃんと出すから。
頼んだぞ。では、今日の売り上げの計算を行ってくる。
してました？帝さんのああいう雰囲気珍しいですね。
コリコリってなんだろう。普段焦げたものでも食べてるのかな。
Yes.
帝さんは食べるものが普通の人と比べると偏っているので面倒をかけたくないと思ったんでしょう。
Excellent
そういえばまかないなんかも食べてるところ見たことないですね。
Do they
That's
know
for the
that he
best.
lives here and she lives there? Like, do they think they're related? Him and
I
Kana?
have no idea. No idea. Because I feel like more questions would have come up otherwise. But I bet they would assume that he's either her dad or grandpa,
That's
uncle.
I'm like starting to think, like, have they ever asked questions on, like, because they know
No.
Kana lives here because she mentions it,
Right.
but they think he's the owner, but he corrected them, so he doesn't. So, like, do they not care about the situation of who the fuck is the boss here?
I'm sure we'll find out when it's their route because
maybe.
we're more likely to see more of those conversations and interactions.
The rest
But
of them
there's
is
so
like,
much they don't show us generally that it's like, I don't know.
maybe, yeah.
もう分かった。とにかく今日はお疲れ様でした。
鈴音さんが一番お疲れ様でしたよ。
お疲れ様です。
Otsukare.
So, do you think business is going to start slowing down tomorrow?
前の店の感じではそうだったかも。お正月の雰囲気になるからね。
この店はご近所の方にひいきにされていますけど、学生のお客さんも多いですからね。もう冬休みですから、その分お客さんは減ってしまいますよね。
通常ケーキの数少し絞った方がいいかな。
休みが明けてからちゃんとまたお客さんが来てくれるといいんですけど。
そんな心配は無用ですよ。このクリスマスケーキもとっても美味しいですから。
Don't worry, they won't forget. If this was America, they would have forgotten, like, immediately.
Mid-meal.
Yeah. I was like, huh? Where am I?
Like, what are we doing here? What do I have to pay for?
鈴音さんのケーキ美味しくて忘れられません。
年明けの宣伝も兼ねて一応新作のケーキもやるつもりだしね。
Oh, what did you have in mind?
モンブラン。あと冬の限定としていちご特盛りのパンケーキもやってみるのはどう？
いちご特盛り。うまくいけばまたバズるかもしれませんね。いちごは友達の間でも定期的に話題になってる気がします。
Oh, really?
でもそれは先の話。さすがに疲れたからしばらくはゆっくりさせてもらう。
あ、肩揉みましょうか。お父さんの肩を揉んだりした時、よく褒められるんですよ。
Yes.
This is where we turned
Treasure
out
and
that
for this woman, yes.
This is where we find out that her dad lies, that she's very bad at it, but doesn't want to hurt her feelings.
Right.
She just ends up breaking shoes.
Right, or he likes the way she does it, but massages are so particular to the person that it's not a universal skill. Like if you're good at rubbing, one person, you might not be good at rubbing another unless you know how to change up your technique. Smiles.
いいの？あ、じゃあちょっとお願いしてもいい？
Immediately breaks her arm. Like, ah.
では、ちょっと失礼して。
Nozomi moves around to Suzune's back and places her hands on her shoulders. Crunch! Then. Oh, thank God. Bless. Merry Christmas. This sounds kind of sexual. See, now I will agree with him. It's like someone being in pain. That's silly. But massages? Yes. Like, you can give platonic massages, but it does feel and sound like that, for sure.
I don't get massages.
ありがとうございます。
And the only massage I get is to my nephews where I just break their back until I hear a crunch.
Oh, fuck.
No, I just like crack their back and they're like, ah, that was good. I just give them one good crack.
Yeah, that's not a massage. It's like, you know, popping someone's back.
But like I give them a crack and then I like dig my fingers into their just and they're like, ah. So I do some massage.
That's no.
Yeah, dig your fingers into their shoulders and it's just yeah.
No.
Ah.
No.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I take back everything I just thought.
ダメですよ。こんなところで変な妄想とかしちゃ。
How dare
I
the
would never.
I'm not.
またまた。ちょっと興奮してましたね。それが台無しになってがっかりしましたね。
How dare you know what I'm thinking?
It's kind of hard to feel aroused when she starts moaning like an old geezer.
Skill issue.
残念でしたね。
Oh, leave me alone.
Ignoring Akazuki's ribbing, I turn my attention back to my slice of Christmas cake. As expected, it tastes delicious. Suzune's skills are second to none, really.
ねえ高峰くん、この後時間ある？
Sure, I guess.
Oh, she gotta tell us.
Can we not do it now?
ちょっと高峰くんに渡したいものがあるから。
Oh.
Okay. I was like, okay.
問題です。今日は何の日でしょうか？
Christmas?
答えはまた後で。
Wait, what?
After telling me that in a near whisper, she pulls away. What day is it today? Even I know the answer to that. It's Christmas. So does that mean she's going to give me a Christmas present? Wait, didn't she just say the other day?
相手に妙な期待を持たせるのも嫌だし。
Something along those lines? If so, then why is she being so cryptic about this? Don't tell me.
No way, that's not gonna happen.
She's firing you.
There's your present. It's like, what kind of present is that?
Merry Christmas, you're fired. If I expect something, I'll only get my hopes dashed later.
It's not gonna happen. Probably.
Despite telling myself that, I can't stop my heart from racing. Doof, 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 doof.
優しくね。
Oh.
Awesome. Straight to porn.
Sorry, I forgot. It's so warm, and it's practically flowing with juices too. Oh god, I can't wait any longer. Can I?
どうぞ。 高峰くんの好きなようにして。
That's really dramatic for a fucking bun.
All right, don't mind if I do.
Like, that was a lot.
Listen, he was hungry. This is good.
I mean, if she was offering her buns, but like, the fuck? A piping hot, freshly steamed meat bun. I split it in two, immediately sinking my teeth into one half. Then a couple of bites, I can already taste a dramatic difference.
I don't know why, but I grabbed the dramatic and stuck it between couple and bites. Or a couple
Yeah,
dramatic.
the dramatic bites.
Maybe it's because you went like that. So.
The dough has an indescribable sweetness to it, and the juices from the meat inside are also much richer than before. At the same time, the flavors weren't too heavy either.
What did you change?
生地の油をラードに変えて、中の肉種には中華スープの素と干し椎茸の戻し汁を加えてみた。
Shiitake.
Gotta love lard. Did you also just shove a shit ton of MSG in there? Because that'll do it.
Gotta get that really good stuff. The addictive stuff. Like her.
Cocaine?
Yeah, cocaine. Yeah, just put some cocaine in there.
Just some good old-fashioned Mexican black tar heroin?
They'll definitely come back for more.
They won't be able to leave. They'll be floored.
Well, it's a huge improvement. These are really good. You can definitely see why Suzune-san suggested these changes. These added flavors really accentuate the taste.
そう、ならよかった。自分でも美味しくできたと思ってたんだけど、どうしても誰かに味を確認してみてほしくて。
So that's why you invited me over? Huh?
And you wanted me to feel a type of way.
So that's why you invited me over.
ごめんね。せっかくのクリスマスなのに。
Well, since it's Christmas
Well-
and we're already here.
It's okay. Not like I had anything else to do, really. But I wish you could have just asked me normally instead of being so, suggestive.
もしかして期待させちゃった？
You were doing it on purpose, weren't you?
で、今日は何の日
？6 days before the New Year's, meaning less than a week to go until the festivals.
おめでとうございます。大正解。見事に正解した高峰くんには新作の肉まんをもう一つプレゼント。
Based.
Woohoo! I'm so happy! Whoopee, yeah.
Whoopee! Whoopee!
So they go pee! Go pee!
Man, this is kind of a letdown. After all of that, dude, you basically creamed your pants when you ate her buns, and now you're like, man.
He wanted to cream his pants for a different reason. So.
I know, he wanted to cream her buns. I knew I shouldn't have been expecting anything.
These are so delicious.
嫌味っぽい言い方。そういうの嫌われるからね。
Yeah, well, guys don't like it when you play with their feelings by pointlessly leading them on.
So I can't really argue with her if she says it's my own fault for assuming things. But all flattery aside, these meat buns are incredibly delicious. You can't have both!
I gotta have it all. I'm greedy.
They're completely different from the ones she made last time. It really goes to show just how much effort Shiki put into them.
If you wanted a second opinion, though, why didn't you invite the others over too? Or was this
Can only
all
be you.
part of your master plan to tease me?
おあいにくさま。私もそこまで暇じゃない。
Not that. Well, damn, okay.
他の人に試してもらうのは最後の確認でいいと思ったの。頻繁に味見してもらっても迷走するかもしれないから。
That's true. Too many cooks and all that. Are you proud of me for not reading that as cocks?
Why would you?
Only one letter off.
Yeah.
Too many cocks and all that.
Yeah, too many cocks in the kitchen. That just ruins everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We need more tacos in the kitchen. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. For what it's worth, I'm positive these are going to be a real crowd pleaser.
だといいけど、こういう屋台ってお店みたいに口コミで広がるような時間の余裕はないからね。
Well, that's what the coupe is for.
Cheap pal.
Cheapal. Well, that's what the. Hey, you know what? Fair. Cheapal, whatever. Well, that's
Nice.
Well, that's what the cheapal is for, isn't it?
思い出させないでほしいな。恥ずかしいからあれ。
But you said you'll wear it, didn't you?
まあ着るけれども。
I stuffed the remainder of the bun into my mouth. Wow, super sexy. With how good these taste, I'm certain we have nothing to worry about.
That was great. Thanks for treating me. Whew, I guess I better get going now.
あ、ちょっと待って。
Boo.
改めて問題。今日は何の日でしょうか？
Yes, girl, yes!
Didn't I answer that? It's 6 days before the New Year's and less than a week to go until the festival.
それはさっきの問題。今出してる問題とは別。今日は何
Yeah,
の
what a
日？
moron.
Christmas? But
勝手に引っ掛けにするな。
it's too easy though. There has gotta be a catch.
それで答えは？
Sure, the answer is Christmas.
はい、正解。
Our third date. Consider what that's our third date. Time for sex. Without warning, she presses a beautifully wrapped gift box into my chest.
Is this for me?
最初に言ってたでしょ？渡したいものがあるって。
Yeah, but I thought you meant the beat bun.
私はそんなこと一言も言ってない。
True, that was only an assumption on my part.
He's 0 for 2 assumptions today. He should quit while he's behind.
But I kinda wish you'd stop screwing with me for no reason.
さっきのキョトンとした顔ったらちょっと間抜けで面白かった。
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm glad that you find my face so amusing.
すねない。そのプレゼントは冗談とかじゃないから。
Thanks. But I don't have anything to give you.
気にしないで。そういうのを期待してたわけじゃないから。タコパに誘ってもらったりした普段からのお礼だとでも思ってくれればそれで。
Sorry, but I just feel too bad taking this without giving you anything. Hold on for a bit. I'm going to go buy you something right now. I won't be long, I promise. Let's see. 30 minutes. I'll be back in 30 minutes.
God, I thrust my present back at her for the time being and dash out the door.
あ、ちょっともう10時になろうとしてるからお店が閉まってると思う。
We're back to strangling territory. Seeing a face would really help.
I don't know why, but sure.
プレゼントとか言われちゃうと期待しちゃうでしょうが。
Sweet baby. Although I'd rushed out of her apartment as fast as I could, it's already almost 10 o'clock.
Shit, everywhere's closed.
Most stores probably closed by 8 or 9 today.
Now,
Okay, so here's what we do. Is you go and cut up your clothes and fasten it to look like a budget cheapao.
What the fuck?
And you dress up for her, so her gift is you being embarrassed as shit.
Now what? I can't just go back empty-handed after saying that. Oh, I know. There might be some shops at the station still open for a little longer.
But once 10 o'clock comes, they'll all be closed for sure.
I'd better hurry.
Gets hit by Truck-kun.
So about the present. I'm really sorry I tried looking, but everywhere was closed.
気にしないで。さっきも言った通り、半分以上はお礼みたいなものだから。
I mean, I actually did buy you something. But since most places were closed, I didn't have a wide selection to choose from before you could say anything. I just wanted to let you know I didn't buy this on account of my own personal taste.
何？また何かのコスプレ？
Imagine. No, definitely not.
To show her that isn't the case, I hold up the small paper bag I'm carrying. Although I was short on time, I'd at least remember to have the present gift wrapped. Well, the clerk actually offered, and that was why.
なんかずいぶん軽そうだけど、中身空っぽ？俺の気持ちがプレゼントとかそんなオチ？
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a bit too cringy even for me. But I'm not too confident you'll like it either, so I appreciate it if you could open it after I leave. If I see you frowning after taking a look at it, I'm not sure I'll be able to take it.
そんな失礼なことはしないけど、まあいいか。わかった。今は我慢しておく。
After I leave Shiki's apartment, half in embarrassment, I find myself unable to resist unwrapping my own Christmas present. Normally, I'd simply tear it open without a second thought, but this time I make sure to do it slowly and carefully. And folded neatly inside the wrapping paper is none other than...
A scarf?
The design is something simple that would match with virtually any outfit. That might be why she picked it out for me, so I could wear it regularly. She picked this out specifically for me.
Wow, I didn't think it would wow. I didn't think it was possible to feel this happy.
The way you choked on that sentence, because it was the most unnatural thing in the world for you to say. Ew, what is happiness?
What?
Oh. Feels like my heart's about to burst with joy.
Not sure if I should always wear it though. I'm not sure if I should actually wear it though.
I want to decorate my household shrine with it, Not that I have one. What? Then again, not using it would be kind of rude to her, wouldn't it? Now you're overthinking it. On the other hand, though, if I wore it around specifically to show off, she might think I'm some kind of creep. You're really overthinking it.
For now, I guess I'll wear it home.
Instead of tossing away the wrapping paper, I fold it up neatly to bring home. Littering is never a good thing, obviously, but I doubt I'm going to throw it out even when I get back.
Feels so nice and warm. I feel kind of bad now compared to the scarf the present I bought her seemed mediocre. But I already gave it to her, so it's too late now. I suppose I can try giving her another present tomorrow, but she probably wouldn't accept it. Maybe I should have picked something else after all.
Give me her pav, yes.
保湿バーム。しかも植物性でいろんなところに使えるやつか。なるほどね。
Take out my mirror and place it onto the table. After putting some of the balm on my finger, I try rubbing it on my lips.
いい匂い。柑橘系がベースかな。嫌いじゃないかも。なんか素直に認めるの悔しい。
It's easy to use and nothing I can complain about. We're good friends, sure, but we're not dating or anything. All things considered, this is a pretty decent gift. And here I was expecting something much more trivial. Fluke or not, Takamine managed to surpass my expectations. Hard to believe how far he's come from the days he used to avoid me in class.
変わったのは私も同じか。
Oh my god, self-reflection. Oh my god. I used to be just as awkward as he was when it came to serving customers.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Oh, look at that, natural.
Over time, though, my smile had become much more natural. It's funny to think how hard of a time I had managing a single smile in the beginning. But working at the cafe is more enjoyable than I ever could have imagined. Nothing makes me feel better than seeing the customers smiling and having a good time. If it weren't for Takamine, my dream might never have come true. Not to mention the takoyaki party we had the other day. But that is it. I don't get to wish for anything more.
クリスマスプレゼントか。やっぱり素直に認めるのは悔しいな。カフェステラと死神の蝶。
Oh, that was suggestive.
Okay, now that's a good
We're
point.
in 6.
6.
セー
Anyways,
ブ画面だよ。
Does that mean we're gonna have sex soon?
I
Not till 7.
what? I actually don't remember. I have to check tomorrow or whenever I freaking check.
Oh, I don't even think you. Yeah, I was gonna say. You didn't even post where any of the things are, so I don't think you've checked.
I have checked, but I stopped when I got to it because it was like, worst case, if we get to it, it's so telegraphed that, you know,
Yeah.
it's just not like a surprise. And I'm like, okay.
French fries, motherfucker.
I'll
So true.
turn this over. Okay. So Now with that, what did you think?
It's cute.
Yeah. I do like the fact that he got a present that she liked, so it's like,
Yeah. A happy coincidence.
I don't know, maybe it goes to show that how much they know each other now, that he picked that out knowing that he based on her tastes. It's like,
Maybe, I mean, he prefaced it with like, he didn't really pick it out of his own volition. Like it was limited, blah, blah, blah. But like subconsciously, he might have picked up the fact that, like, I don't know, maybe if she does like value skincare or whatever, then it would be natural to lean that way, or it could have just been a stereotypical like women do this, right? Here you go. Like it's hard to say how he landed on that.
well, even if like the limited choices where it's like, oh, something to rub on your face, I feel like it deliberate. He went for something not too fancy, not noticeable, because he knows that she wouldn't like that type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, again, we don't know what the choices were, but he didn't get her like a roll of toilet paper. So that's like, he does get points that it's something that is an actual gift. Like, for example, that is what I tell my dad to get me every year for Christmas, is he is in charge of getting me like interestingly scented hand soap, because I like seasonal scents like peppermint and stuff. And then like chapsticks, because those are things that I will use, and that's just easy for him to go get, and that's like a good gift.
Yeah.
So like this falls under that same category of like, it's not much, but it is like appreciated, especially when it's not overstated. So
Yeah.
it's easy.
Yeah. What are you thinking overall about their progression?
I mean, I think it's cute, and I think they had kind of a missed opportunity to at least get to the kissing phase. They didn't have to fuck right there on the table, but I think there were so many opportunities where like the romance could have blossomed, but like that's okay, because I know it's coming, so it's, it's fine.
Yeah. I still think it's because she, at least on her end, she's not 100% there. She's close, but I don't think she's still there. As in like, oh, I like him. You know what I mean?
Sure. So yeah, I don't know. It's going. It's cute.
Or
Lots of
maybe
things are
like
happening.
on the, because you can maybe guess her wording too. Could make a reaction. Maybe she does like him, but like she said, she's not allowed to wish for anymore.
Right. And there kind of in lies my point, right? Is I think everything exists in moments.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think they're both as ready as they're ever going to get. They're so comfortable with each other that they are now both asking each other out. She teases him regularly in suggestive ways, and like so this is like the pivotal point where it's either going to turn into a really solid friendship or a relationship. And so every time a moment happens that you don't capitalize on, that's when you start solidifying the friendship. Now, I'm not saying, because obviously we know they're going to get romantic, but that's just things that I think about, right? Where they're already in position. Like there's nothing more that's going to happen that's going to trigger anything else more extreme than what's already happening, other than whatever the catalyst is that the authors choose to make the catalyst. But genuinely, they were there. With the meat buns, that was plenty. Totally plenty. So yeah, that's all. It's not a complaint, it's just an observation, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, how many more moments are we going to let go before they get really hard into like friendship territory, and then something's gonna have to happen to like bust them out of that bubble?
Bust move.
Bust a move.
Well,
I imagine it's soon. I'm excited.
yeah, because if we go on other routes, when do they basically get in a relationship? The earliest I think was 6, maybe 5. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
getting there. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Route
so
画面ね。
Nozomi, we had sex in 6-1.
Yeah, so
Suzune was 6-3.
well, I will say I think
I don't even know if you marked.
May?
Yeah, I don't know if you marked it other than I see one
May
that's
I think
that's
took
with
the
and-
longest time wise, cause was it?
They started fucking as soon as they started going
No,
out.
no,
so
no,
unless
no.
it
I meant
took
when
them
they
both.
actually started going out. I think they didn't start going out until Valentine's.
Right.
Versus New Year's for Nozomi and I think Christmas for Suzune. Well, no, actually New Year's also, because it was after New Year's because they went to the shrine, and so the
Yeah,
normal is
even
around-
more specifically, they missed. It was exactly New Year's they fucked because they missed meeting their friends
Yeah,
at
yeah.
midnight because they were busy.
Yes. So the typical time period is for New Year's around when he starts dating.
Right.
The only
Somewhere
exception,
thereabouts. It just depends like where that lands in the story chapter wise.
yeah. The difference is fucking May, who he didn't date until Valentine's Day because she made the chocolate and she confessed and yada yada.
Yep. True, but if we're gauging off of that, we're like very close to there. Because even so, the section we're at, the next piece, it says a couple days later. We're like
Yes.
within the last word. So like that was what Christmas. That was the 25th. Couple days later, we're looking at
New Year.
27th, 28th. We're like a few days from New Year's.
We're probably
like right there.
this section is probably gonna focus on the stall. So they're doing the stall, so they're right on New Year. So basically on New Year.
And
so
then
yeah.
we're gonna see something happen.
Yeah.
Likely, I don't know what, but you know what? I don't know what.
I'm not saying anything whether something does or doesn't happen or what it is, what it isn't. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna raid because
Whoa.
that's what we do on Twitch, I guess. Anyways, I don't care. Yeah, she's taking a break, actually. Fuck. A 5-minute break. Nah, we're still taking it. Anyways.
amazing.
Until Tuesday.
Offline raid trade.
Tuesday
huge.
next stream. Anyways. Until then, we'll say
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.